Hi, I'm asking. Today we are going to talking about how to teach the Chinese language and the culture. When we teach the Chinese language and the culture, we need to bear two things in mind. First, teaching language and the teaching culture are two sides of the same coin. No matter which side we are on, don't forget the other side. And it will be better if we can involve some cultural elements when teaching a language. Language is a media of culture. One of the reasons for people to learn a language is to understand the culture of the target language. People won't well understanding the culture without knowing something about the target language. Only the cultural elements related to the the teaching and the learning will help the language teaching and the learning will help us reach their goal. Language is also a part of culture. The cultural elements presented to the student will help them to record the linguistic knowledges. In actual teaching and learning, some students find linguistics boring or tiring, but the cultural elements will enrich language lessons and make them fun. They can also broaden the student's vision. On the other hand, poor culture teaching tends to be too academic or too boring for most of the students. A little bit of language teaching, however, will make it more practical. Because the students are sort of exposed to the target language and may have many chance to use it. All in all, we cannot separate teaching language and the teaching culture. We need to teach one and involve the other. Second, there is one more thing we should pay attention to when we mention Chinese culture. We need to guide the students to compare Chinese culture to theirs, including the familiarities and as well as differences, because that can help us to know better of each other. Only when two cultures meet can it be called cultural exchanges.